A couple videos ago, we installed this light on my Bronco. This is the light from Nov Sight. We weren't able to use a bracket that we were comfortable with using. It did move a lot, but we found the perfect bracket. I'm Sean.
I'm Jill.
And this is 151 Garage. The problem with the last bracket that we had, it was only mounted on either side. And it seemed to, no matter how much you tightened it, and it wasn't the light, it was the way the bracket was made, it allowed the light to turn a little bit. So if you went through bumps and stuff like that, eventually you'd either be blinding an airplane or looking straight at your hood is where the light would be pointed. So we wanted to eliminate that. We wanted to find a bracket that was more stable, and I think I found one.
This thing is robust.
This bracket underneath the light is from MoTLEY Industries. I'm not sponsored by them. I bought this bracket for, I think it was about 135 bucks, which seems a lot, other than the fact that it is exactly what I wanted. It went from one side to the other, so I can mount my light utilizing the supplied hardware from Nov Sight. Now, I will go ahead and pull you off the tripod, and I'll show you a little bit better of what this whole system is, including the light and the bracket itself. So let me pull you off the tripod. First off, using the supplied hardware, it does mount through these right here. If you look at this, you'll have a number of slots. You'll have a slot right there, small one. Then you have a larger slot here, a large slot here, a large slot here, and then another small one. So this gives you options to pretty much mount any light system or multiple light systems for this bracket. Now, this utilizes the stock hardware. As you can see, it mounts to the bottom, and this right here with all four of these mounts across the back makes this light rigid as can be, as well as a unique feature on here which I am not utilizing, I'm sorry. It is the, let me see if I can get in there. So you'll see a tab right here. This right here is the wiring management system for this bracket. It's pretty neat. Now granted, I am using
Clamps.
Pretty much this. It's a clamp. Just close it up real quick. A clamp that connects to the bracket or holds the wire right through there, and then this bolts through these bolts right here. Now I did buy these at Lowe's, Home Depot have them, some other Ace Hardware, whatever. Usually your hardware stores have them. Lowe's just seems to be the place that I find all the stuff I need. Now, it does have the pads right here. It does come with supplied hardware, mounting instructions, as well as stickers, MoTLEYindustries.com. So let me put you back on the tripod and we'll go from there.
I think my favorite thing about this bracket is the fact that it has such a wide channel. I mean, this thing is like legit like this wide, like an inch or more wide. So you can put a thick bundle of wires in here with the management system and not have your wires like flopping around and being exposed. So that was one of our favorite features about this, and it's really super robust.
Yeah, it is pretty sturdy. We've had this on the vehicle, I think twice, once without the light and once with the light. We pulled it off just to see, or just to show you guys, but it was mounted onto the car. It's pretty nice. Now, the thing I like about this is, if I wanted to change from the bar light to multiple single, like 6-inch or pod lights, I could do that easily by taking this off, putting the number of lights up here, and then spacing them because of their notch design for the mounting system, for the bracket itself. I can space those out exactly where I want. I think it's really neat. I wasn't gonna use all four brackets on the back of this, but I liked it so much, I used them, and like I said, it is absolutely solid as can be.
There's no pivoting, there's no turning, there's no warping, there's no twisting. It's
And we'll show you when we get the light on there exactly how to adjust the light. Again, this is the light from Nov Sight. It is a 50-inch light bar with 2 beams. It has the white light and it has the amber light for fog. So,
and it's a very unique light.
I like it. So
I think we're the only company that makes it, isn't it? A dual light?
I think so, dual beam. So it does take 2 switches, and we'll get into that. We already got into that at a earlier video. We'll link that down below if you guys are interested in this. And let's go ahead and set this up there and go from there.
All right, so it's hooked up. We're gonna tweak the wires later.
Yeah, we'll fix up the wires. We have to adjust everything, but
watch you'll go blind.
So let me turn this back off.
Now see both beams.
The one thing with this is it's pretty solid. I know I'll get a lot of questions because we've already got questions already about does it make noise. I can tell you without taking it out on the road that this will make some wind noise. It's gonna. Anything mounted to the top of your car above the windshield is gonna make wind noise, especially when you have
a convertible.
Anything that does, it's going to create a little bit of a turbulence above it, and it's going to make wind noise.
Yeah.
On her vehicle, it probably won't make as much because I don't have
we don't have a soft top on uniform.
Hers is a hard top, so hers won't make wind noise. This will. Will it make as much wind noise as
Ben?
Ben? Probably not.
Because Ben has
8 lights that are this big.
Yeah.
So it does have 8 6-inch lights across it that are pretty flat. This is pretty narrow. This is curved at the front, so it should give a little less wind noise. How much?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more airflow because it's going to go over this and through this. So I'm expecting the wind noise to be a lot less, where, like he said, you had 8 of these in a row, back to back like this. That's a big barrier. There's nothing for the wind to go around, really, so it's hitting it. So you're getting that noise.
It's pretty much a speed brake for your car.
Exactly.
So if you're wanting to have no wind noise or less wind noise, don't put one of these on your car. Do not put a roof light on your car. No matter what you want, if you're worried about wind noise, do not do this.
Yeah, you're going to have it regardless.
Do these, do the lights on the bumper, do not put this. If you're not worried about that, if you're more worried about getting lighting to where you need to, more than the wind noise, especially if you do a lot of off-roading and slow areas, or even like me, I drive down a dirt road, or not a dirt road, I drive down a 2-lane road that is pretty much swamp on either side. It's got a lot of wildlife. I can see with this light and the light that I have in the other one, pretty far away. I mean, this right here, when we turned it on, I could see the house at the end of my street pretty well. And I blinded every car coming around the corner at the end of my street. I did it twice.
We're so sorry.
We apologize to our neighbors for that. It happens. But I like it. I mean, it's rigid. It is really rigid. Now I can move it around a little bit, but that's not like
the other one where it was like really floppy.
If I did
it was really floppy.
If I did this to my other one, it would honestly just turn up or turn down because of the way the brackets are made. I actually modified the brackets. I still didn't like them. So we went with this because it does use multiple mounts underneath. Again, this right here is from MoTLEY Industries. Check them out. I do have a bumper bracket for them as well. I'm not sponsored by them. Tell them that I sent you. This right here, however, is the Nov Sight 50-inch dual beam light. It is pretty neat. As well as the 6-inch lights here that you saw when it was going off and on. These right here is from Nov Sight. If you're looking at either the light bar, this, or any other lighting projects, 151 is the 20% off code on Nov Sight's website. We'll link it all down below, as well as the bar that we bought. And you know, hopefully you'll
take a peek
at it. Okay. Anything else?
No, I really like it. Their logo is really subdued up here, so it's not like in your face that it's Motley.
It's not gigantic, carved out of it. It's just like
it's like a dark gray logo on a black surface,
so it doesn't stick out
in your face.
It's like satin or matte on a satin thing,
Right.
So it's not that bad.
I like it. I can't wait to see how this does on the road when we get to that point where we can put it on the road and road test it, like just driving it. Just having him take it to work one day would be great.
One day.
Just one day.
One day.
I just have to remember to send a camera with him.
I have a mount. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta find a mount. No, that's the mount for the camera. Oh, no, I do have a mount.
You
okay,
do have
I got a mount for it.
Yeah.
We also have other mounts.
Oh, yeah.
Keep an eye on for that. We have a couple mounts that are surprised. I bought 2. Stay tuned for that. That'll probably be in a week or so. We'll do a comparison. A comparison between the 2 mounts. Which one do we like better? Which one? And that one we will put on Ben. We'll put both of them on Ben and test them out simultaneously. So, anyways, you know,
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss those upcoming videos. And we have more stuff from Nov Sight that we have to put on.
Okay, bye.
Bye.